morning, friends. Happy Thursday. So I just cleaned the ketchup. They all sealed. That is such a beautiful color. So I just mark them. I put the month and the year and right on top so that we don't forget. And there's about 6 ounces in each of them, but that's such a beautiful color. Then I'm going to try for the first time to make some homemade bagels. This will make 12 unless I cut it in half, and I might cut it in half so I'll only make 6 since it's just us two. So I'm going to give this a shot and see how it goes. But this takes an hour to 2 to rise before you do everything else. So, and it's 10:22. I still need to get a shower in, but it's a lazy day. It's supposed to rain later today. So Jerry just left for an estate sale. This is what it's looking like outside. That right there are our potatoes. His butternut squash is right there. So it's starting to dwindle down, but I'll have to go check before the rain hits on the green beans and the cucumbers if there's any. But other than that, there hasn't really been, so but that's what I plan on doing today. I've been crocheting on this Afghan. I was so disheartened last night because the 3 rows here I had done wrong. I had done the purple row correctly, but I had not done the white or the blue. I was supposed to go in the back loop and not the front loop, so I had to rip that all out. But I am caught up, and now I am doing the next where it's going to get that design, which is the overlay. So you crochet the blue first in the back loop, and then when you come back you're going to do a double crochet, and that's why you need the back loop, because it leaves that front loop right there, and that's what you go into. And this takes a little while, so, and I have to do that, this whole design for I think 12 rounds, so it's going to take some time. But anyway, so I'm going to go out. I'm going to mix the dough up, get the dough going, and let it be rising, and then I'll go take my shower. Probably do a load of laundry too. So, but anyways, have a happy Thursday, my friends. It's only supposed to be 72, 74 today. It's like 60, 68 degrees out, so, but yeah, enjoy your Thursday. Hey friends, so I have the bagel dough in the microwave. My secret to that is on these cooler, damp days, instead of turning the oven on, what I used to do is I would preheat the oven, and then I would set the timer for 1 minute, and as soon as the timer went off, I'd shut the oven off, and by the time I got my bread around and everything, I could cover it and let it rise in the oven. The other trick that I've been doing lately is I do it in the microwave. So I put a cup of water in there in a coffee mug. Mine will hold like 2 cups, and I set it on our beverage thing, which is a little over 2 minutes. I let that run, and then when it's done, then I put the dough in its bowl, and I put saran wrap over it. Of course, I grease the bowl, and then I cover it, and then it will rise in that. But then I ran out of brown sugar, and so to make my brown sugar, because this is how we do our brown sugar now, is I have our sugar. You can use any sugar you want. We use raw cane sugar, but I usually do 2 cups of this, and this is the molasses we use, and 2 tablespoons of that. The only thing is I heard do not use the strap back black molasses because it doesn't work. But to make it a light brown sugar, then you would only do 2 cups of sugar to 1 tablespoon. So, but I always do 2 because Jerry uses this when he makes the sloppy joes, and we also use it in all of our baking and everything, but anything that calls for brown sugar. So anyways, that's what I just did, was replenish my brown sugar. I was going to say, you can use any sugar. You can do this in a pinch if you do not want to run to the store and you have molasses and you have regular sugar and you just need whatever. It's usually just 1 tablespoon to 1 cup of sugar. So, and this will last, it lasts us, and we haven't had any problems. So I have filled our jar, so that will be set for a while. Hey friends, happy Thursday. Sorry, my eye all of a sudden wanted to itch. It is almost 4 p.m. You can see my pretzels right here. I am in the sunroom. Got my feet up after spending the morning in the kitchen. Hopefully you are doing well. It is 75 out right now. We're supposed to be getting some rain. It's been kind of misting here all afternoon. So this morning I had my smoothie, and then for lunch, what did I have for lunch? Oh, leftover tuna noodle casserole from last night. Excuse me. And I snacked on apples today. So I'm not for sure what supper is going to be. We ate about 2 o'clock, and so no clue. So but this morning I wasn't going to do a darn thing but work on this Afghan. I told myself that yesterday because I had, you know, done the ketchup and some other things, and well, it just reminds me I gotta put my clothes in the dryer. Oh my goodness. So but for some reason I wanted to do bagels, and then I decided that I wanted to dehydrate some apples. Jerry had bought me a couple of bags of Honeycrisp apples, and I do not have a core so I can slice them into rings. I have a core that slices them into wedges, and then I got out my mandolin. Then I slice those up thin, so they're going to be a little bit smaller pieces, but that's all right. Jerry won't eat them, it'll just be for me. And I did about, well, almost the whole 2 bags. I think there is probably 2, maybe 3 apples left. But I took all the itty bitties that would probably dry in no time flat out, and I put it in a little Tupperware dish so that I can, when I get the munchies, I can just grab that and just munch on it. So so I got that going at noon today, and I've not done dehydrated apples before. It says 5 to 6 hours. I've checked it about 3 o'clock, and things are looking good. I only did 4 trays. So excuse me. So I will keep track of that and see if they'll be done at 6, or if they'll be done at 7 or 8. So I got that going, and then I tried a new bagel recipe to me. I've always done the bagels on the Weight Watchers, and Joan from Rise and Shine Suburban Homestead. She has a couple of them on there, and I like her one that that's more yeasty, where you use the yeast in it. But this one, you know, I wanted to try like a regular bagel. I have no idea what the points are. I will figure that up, and I'll put the points with the picture of the bagels. So it wasn't that difficult to do, except for, as you saw, I ran out of brown sugar, and so I had to stop and make some brown sugar. I thought I had enough. I was a half a tablespoon needing. So I made the brown sugar, but anyways, the dough came together really nice. It was all done in the stand mixer. You could knead it by hand if you wanted. It would take about 5-6 minutes in the stand mixer, so maybe a little bit longer kneading by hand. And then I let it rise. It said 1 to 2 hours. I let it rise 2 hours because it was more of a damp day today, and it gave me time to then slice all the apples up to put them in the dehydrator. And then I just boiled them in water with honey, just like the recipe called for, and I did like 45 seconds per side, and then I baked them in the oven for 22 minutes at 425. And they in our oven they only went 20 minutes, and I did an egg wash on them like she suggested. Now ours are plain because I don't care for too much on toppings. Jerry's not a big bagel eater. He likes them. But these will be very good. We tried one. I cut it open. It slices really nice. It's really soft on the inside. And they'll be really good toasted up. So, but it just gives something else as a snack, or as something for a sandwich or for breakfast. So I was pretty pleased with that. So that is definitely a keeper. I did cut the recipe in half. It would have made 12 bagels, and this way it only made 6. And I'll probably end up freezing half of them anyway. So but then I just came out here and started watching YouTube and crocheting a little bit, and the day's just kind of slipping away. But I just wanted to hop on and just touch bases with you, and hope that your Thursday's been a great one. I like these cloudy down days. We kind of need a little bit of the rain. I know for us it's supposed to rain right in through Friday. So, but we really don't have any special plans for the rest of the week. I know Jerry's planning on an auction on Saturday, but I don't have any more canning stuff so far to do, unless I go get some Roma tomatoes to do tomato soup. But I don't have anything else to bake in a while either. So, because I still have in the freezer 2 English muffins that I made, and now I got the bagels, so we should be set on that stuff for a while. And I made our bread for the week. So, but anyways, I just wanted to say hello. I keep saying that, but I really don't know what else to say. Except for hello, and hope that your day has been an on-track day. It's been a good day, no matter what you are doing. Keep fighting the good fight, because that's all we can do, is keep fighting the good fight. But other than that, I'm going to let you go, and hopefully I'll be able to chit-chat with you on Friday. Thanks again, my friends.